it kind of like relates to like a fantasy of like being stuck somewhere and wanting to be different, wanting to have a new look, like literally like wanting to cut your hair, wanting to dye your hair, wanting to get fucking tattoos, or wanting to get your nails done, or whatever the hell else. Anything that kind of makes you feel like a new version of yourself that is going to kind of like help you free yourself. I feel like the girls kind of like did that in a very prestigious way. Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to another reaction. Very excited about this one. We're checking out the newly released music video by Twice, New Look, which is one, a pre-release, and two, a cover of a song called New Look by Nami Amuru. I'm really sorry if I butchered the name, but that's why the screen actually says 16 years ago in the very first frame. So that's kind of cool. Very excited. Not sure if I will obviously react to the album, but whether or not that reaction will be available on YouTube, that is a question that I cannot answer at this moment, seeing as the last Twice Japanese album, I keep on getting comments about that album. I did react to it almost the moment it came out. Unfortunately, due to copyright reasons, it is staying on Patreon. But as some of you may know, Twice is a staple of Patreon. I'm reacting to them on a weekly basis. So if you're interested in not just the album reaction, but a ton of content on Twice, including all seasons of Time to Twice, Private Elegant Life, 16, and so much more, there is a link to the Patreon, which will lead you to a pinned post. You do not have to sign up in order to see the post. The post includes a document file, a link to a doc file, which will let you know all of the content that I have on Patreon. Click on Twice and it will show you everything that we have. Again, please do not sign up to the Patreon before checking out that post. And if you see something on there, and there is a ton of Twice content, like honestly, like I've been reacting to Twice on Patreon for a very long time now, and it doesn't seem like we're running out of content anytime soon, especially with the new TDong stuff that they just started doing now. So there's a ton. If you're interested, check it out. And with that being said, let's get into New Look by MISAMO. So the 16 years ago, again, a reference to the original song. Kind of a nice nod to the original. Ooh. Oh, holy shit. No, holy shit. I can't with Momo's voice. She sounds so incredibly playful, and she's blonde. She looks so majestic. All of them look incredible. Holy shit. Amazing. I also, Momo was behind the camera in Set Me Free, like the old school Ari cameras, if I'm not mistaken, the film camera, and now she's a photographer. I wonder if this is just a coincidence. Like, I've seen the teaser, the story teaser, like photographer, fashion designer, and editor, if I'm not mistaken, the girls are. Holy shit. I'm getting some Devil Wears Prada vibes, honestly, or like Cruella without the cruelty. Holy shit, Sana looks... Whoa. That was a cool transition. Nice. You look incredible.
Girls の興味はいつも流行の中 What's in, what's out What's in, what's out
Oh, the masterpiece cover, nice. Ooh. Holy shit, Mina's eyes are so captivating. Holy shit. I've said this before, but she looks like a vampire from Underworld. This chorus is so playful. Like, this song feels like it belongs on like Broadway or something like that. And like the whole storytelling element of this music video is also really, really cool. It's very theatrical, very different. Oh my god. Ooh.
Okay, cut.
This is so unique. Whoa. Holy shit. Like, new look to the max. Like, this sounds so different. It's so theatrical. It's very cinematic. It's so playful. And it's just so intertwined with the actual story of this music video. And I love the homage that they paid to the original artist with 16 years ago, to almost as if like show them back then, and then them being like these workers in the fashion industry, whether it's Mina being like the editor or like head chief or something, if I'm not mistaken, Sana being a designer, Momo being the photographer, obviously, and then them not wanting to go into that world. So they almost like as if they don't want to retire in a way. They still want to be those superstars that they were, quote unquote, 16 years ago, if we follow like the concept of this music video. The way they blend like old school, like the hairstyle on Momo in this shot, and like the pearls and the dress that she's wearing, and like what's the Audrey Hepburn or whatever, like gloves and whatnot. They mixed like retro with modern so incredibly well. Like the styling is so freaking cool. The 3-piece suit looks amazing, and it's legitimately as if they're in like Broadway or something. Like this shot, a legitimate like Broadway show is what it kind of looks like, and they're portraying like cinematic characters from like the 60s or 70s or something among those lines, even though the title did say in the beginning 16 years ago, but it feels that much more of a throwback than just 16 years ago. I honestly absolutely like adore this song, and I really am excited to listen to it from start to finish without a music video. Just just because it's so, it feels like it was so tailored towards like a movie like music video. So I'm excited to listen to it, and I feel like it's going to have a completely different feel for it as part of the actual album. But the whole message of the song, honestly, much like Misamo, is kind of like almost like stuck from being like these superstars 16 years ago to then being like working in the fashion industry and wanting to go back. It kind of like relates to like a fantasy of like being stuck somewhere and wanting to be different, wanting to have a new look, like literally like wanting to cut your hair, wanting to dye your hair, wanting to get fucking tattoos, or wanting to get your nails done, or whatever the hell else, like anything that kind of makes you feel like a new version of yourself that is going to kind of like help you free yourself. I feel like the girls kind of like did that in a very prestigious way, but the message of the song itself is kind of like very relatable to anyone who kind of like feels a little bit stuck and just wants to change it up and have a new look, because maybe it'll help them mentally and it will help them in expressing themselves better, and just, you know, changing your nails here, your hair there, your outfit there, and just the message is kind of like liberate yourself and feel like a movie star in a way, and kind of like be inspired to change because you want to, and not necessarily because somebody forces you. Like short hair can look like a tomboy, like uh almost like taking a risk in doing something drastic, but it's something that I want, so it's okay. And then like the constant questioning, baby, how do I look? Tell me. Because do I even care about what you will say? Because I feel good and I feel like I look good, so I don't necessarily even do that for you. I do it for me. So it's like anyone who wants to change their appearance because it makes them feel that much more loved by themselves, that's kind of like the message of the song. And like the fashion goes well with this kind of character. It's almost like picturing yourself as a different kind of character. Like I really like the fact that they're kind of like almost like pretending in a way to be like these movie characters that change their look because they don't want to be uh, stuck in their job, quote unquote, as they are like photographer, fashion magazine editor, or designer, and all that kind of stuff. They want to be those movie characters that change their look quite drastically, and they want to show a new version of themselves. That's kind of like the message that I got from this. Very creative music video, very cool storytelling, and I feel like the song will sound completely different when you listen to it from start to finish, in the concept of actually listening to the album without a music video in mind. So I'm really excited to give this song another listen and see how it feels, but with, because it just feels like a soundtrack. Like it feels like an awesome soundtrack for like an endearing variation of like Devil Wears Prada or something like that. Like it's really unique. They did a phenomenal job with this one, and it's incredibly bubbly. Like and it's so different from the last concept, while still having some things that kind of still remind me of it. Because like this and Marshmallow may not be all that similar, but there's still some similarities between them, because both songs almost like leave you with a smile and leave you feeling kind of like bubbly in a way, if that makes any sense. And the girls look fucking incredible. So I don't know what else to say. I'm just gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If I made any sense, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.